So the big opportunity. Most ACA clients only have health coverage. That's it. They have a marketplace plan, whether it's an on exchange or an unsubsidized off exchange plan. A lot of these clients we find that's all they have. They have nothing else. There are major gaps in obviously the more primary ancillary like dental and vision, but other things like life insurance, hospital plans, accident plans, cancer plans. There are a lot of gaps when it comes to just having a traditional ACA plan, which you already have their trust if they're your client. So this gives you a huge door to walk into. And it's not a cold contact, it's not cold selling. You have such an opportunity. Maybe I'll jump into what my experience from yesterday right here, but let's actually go forward a couple slides and I'll kind of dive into the experience I had yesterday. So what can you cross sell? Now this is a common list. It is not an all-inclusive list. There are other products you are able to sell. At the end of the day, it just comes down to what your clients truly do need. So some of the easiest to cross-sell, and there's these are gonna add a few bucks per client head. So the biggest ones that I see being most successful, obviously dental and vision. Bundle those two in together if you can. It adds more value to your commission. So if you look at you're getting a $25 per month for a client, you add on a dental and a vision plan. That very well, depending on what plan you add on, that could add another 5, $8 a month. I have some clients that it's a family and we did a Cigna dental plan and it added oof, 12 to 18 bucks on top of what is already going on. So if you look at that in a value standpoint, it's a very easy cross sell, but so many agents just don't do it. There's a few reasons we see agents not adding dental and vision. One, they don't know where to go. You can add a marketplace dental plan. Not great plans, not great for you as an agent. A lot of those you probably won't even see a commission on. So we see going to like Emeritus, going to Cigna, Humana, going to some of these companies directly and offering a ancillary or a supplemental dental and vision plan gives a huge opportunity to add client value. Now, if you go back to the beginning of this webinar, when you cross-sell products, a few things happen. One, you build more trust. Two, you bundle in more coverage, which increases your retention. If someone has their primary medical with you, now they have a dental plan, a vision plan with you. Maybe you add a little life insurance plan in there. The odds of them changing agents drops significantly when they buy more than one product. Now, marketplace plans, a lot of people just don't understand where we come in as an agent. A lot of them see, oh, they're just an enrollment support. I can kind of do it with whoever I want, however I want. This is where they truly see you as a professional advisor. So keep that in mind. Easiest to cross-sell dental vision. Now, depending on what your clientele looks like, demographic, um, what income range they're in, that's where some of these other plans might be a little more of a sale rather than just bundling in a couple small products. If you're working with lower income individuals, which is not a bad thing, some of these other plans might be a little more challenging. Does it mean you cannot sell them? Absolutely not. I've seen a lot of agents succeed with lower income clientele and really selling a lot of these other higher end products, if you will. So, biggest one, also obviously hospital plans, hospital indemnity plans are a great option. They fill in a major gap in coverage when someone's on, say, a bronze ACA plan. These plans will help pay for services such as hospital admissions, um, different things. The way you design the plan, it's going to be different every time, but some plans will cover pregnancy. Now, it can't be pre-existing, so it'd have to be something that they purchased before they got pregnant. But the reason I bring that up, I have a client who is on a bronze ACA plan. Hospital admission on that plan, first off, it's like a $7,500 deductible. But hospital admission on that plan, I want to say it was $2,000 or $3,000 after deductible. So not only do they pay the negotiated rate until their deductible, they still have a crazy copay afterward. This individual purchased a hospital indemnity plan prior to being pregnant, so they had the plan for a year. We built up a pretty nice benefit on this plan. At least we looked for a good plan, with the reason being we knew that they were going to eventually try to have children. Their hospital indemnity plan paid for the $500 for admission, but then each additional night, I want to say it was between $1,000 and $2,000 that it paid. So in addition to their copays and their payments, these hospital indemnity plans paid my client for going into the hospital. It adds so much value if you can find ways to add these plans. These plans commission out really well. So not only did this client, I have this client in a dental and vision plan, their medical plan, and their hospital plan. This client's not going anywhere. This client has my trust. This client talks to me actually quite frequently. It's really cool the kind of relationships you can make as you cross sell. Critical illness. I got a small business here in town. Ran some critical illness plans for them. One of them got a pretty bad accident at work, and boom, continues to get paid. Life insurance. This is such a good one, such an overlooked plan. Obviously, there's so many routes that you can take cross-selling life insurance. One of the easiest low pressure sells is going to be a term life insurance policy. So that is what you can cross sell. Again, this is not a full-blown list. There are other plans you can sell, but these are some of the ones that I see most value in or I see most common. Can you sell any other plan? Absolutely. This is just what I find a lot of success cross-selling.